Hey guys, it's Shy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're gonna do a soft glam all matte makeup look, probably some type of inner corner highlight, but other than that, all matte. I've been doing this a little bit more lately and I just thought it would be fun to do it on camera with you guys, and it's quite easy. I already put my little hair back with these clippies. If you guys have hair that gets in your face, you don't necessarily want to put it up, these are really good hair clips. I always use them in my videos, but you get them off of Amazon. They're super cheap. If I can find them, I'll link them down below, but it's nice because they have that flat piece, so they're not actually going to leave a crinkle in your hair. So it helps a lot. Or if you have normal clips, use tissue paper in between. Fun little tip. Anyways, first, I am going to moisturize. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Belief Aqua Bomb, just a small amount. Literally one of my favorite moisturizers. I always make sure to really press it in afterwards. And then, yes, we are dealing with the patchiest tan ever. I don't know what happened. I think I didn't wait for my lotion to dry enough before I put on my tan, and it's just not the business right now. So just don't drag me in the comments. I already know. And also, if you're new to my channel, I match my foundation to my chest, not my face, because I never self-tan my face. And I use a lot of exfoliating products on my face because a bitch got acne scars. There we go. So for primer today, I am going in with this. This is the Pores Be Gone Matte Primer from First Aid Beauty. Now, I've been breaking out recently, and I don't know if it's this product or not, but we're gonna see. I think it's honestly just stress. I've had a lot going on, but they are clean. The products in here are very clean. It's fragrance free, and it makes my makeup look so good. So I'm gonna go in with it and hope for the best. I know a lot of you wanted me to review the Bite Beauty foundation, guys. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna do a full review of it because I hate it. So I picked it up and I was gonna film yesterday, but I just didn't have time before I went to work to film, but I did wear it because sometimes I don't do first impressions of new foundations. For example, with the Colourpop Tinted Moisturizer that I love, by the way. Literally have it sitting over here and I love it. But sometimes I like to get my first thoughts in because I did use it with their primer, so then, maybe it doesn't work with their primer. Maybe that's just not what's happening. By the way, for foundation, because I'm just going to chit chat while I put it on, is my Dior Backstage foundation in 2.5N today. That's what I'm going to go in with and pray for the best. But the foundation was horrible, guys. Now, I think if you had dry skin, this would be a phenomenal foundation for you, and I want to really stress that. But for me and my skin type, it was not the business. Now, I have combination skin. It's not super oily anymore. It's not super dry. It's just combo. I do get pretty oily through, the normal T-zone areas like everybody else, but it felt so heavy on my face and it didn't fully set down, and I had to go in with powder because now there's a difference between having a luminous foundation and then one that just doesn't want to set and feels like it's moving around. The Wet n Wild Dewy is one of my all-time favorite foundations. It is newer. I like the dewiness of that. I think it's fabulous. The Bite, guys, oh my God. It was, and I'm using a Morphe F4, by the way, to blend this foundation in. It was just, it felt so thick, and throughout the day, I got so oily, completely broke apart on my face. It looked so bad that I didn't even want to film it. So, for those of you who are curious about it, it doesn't work with my skin. Now, that does not mean that it's not going to work with your skin, guys. I picked it up because Alana and Samantha Ravindall were talking about it, and they really liked it. Now, we have very different skin types. Though me and Samantha both have, acne that we deal with, adult acne, she has very dry skin overall, and my skin, combo to oily. So it did not work, and oh my God. I tried to put it on with a brush, and then I tried to put it on with a sponge. It just really was not wanting to sink into my skin the way that it was there. So I really truly think that it's one of those foundations that you just need to have drier skin for, even though they make that primer to supposedly neutralize your face. so that you know you can use it. It didn't, and it showed all the texture. It just looked really, really bad. So I'm not gonna do a review because unfortunately I didn't film it yesterday, and I'm not putting that shit back on my face. I'm actually gonna go to Sephora and return it today. So I'm getting ready quite early so I can go in and return it before work and get my money back. So if it did work for you though, like did you use a different primer with it? Do you have dry skin? Let me know. I'm curious to see if it will work for someone else. You know, and Sephora will give you samples of stuff, but I just picked it up because I assumed that I would like it. It didn't, so I feel bad because I hate having to return things. And then with the Dior Backstage, it is super buildable, so that's just what I'm doing, is just kind of building it up in the areas where I have a little bit more pigmentation and some breakouts right now. My favorite way to do this foundation is with a brush. I really like the Morphe face brushes. They're some of my favorites, and they're quite affordable. So now that we're all blended out, I am gonna be going in with my concealer. One thing I like about Soft Glam looks, I like to really have a very blurred base, so I feel like this does that for me, but it's still, the Dior foundation has that like natural skin finish that I really do crave. I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. Guys, another product that I didn't like. We're just gonna talk product fails while we get Soft Glam ready, okay? So I also picked up the new Hourglass concealer and I hated it. It just got really weird throughout the day. Now it didn't necessarily cause additional creasing, which was weird. It just didn't look good. And I don't know, like I feel like it enhanced my under eye bags, which is very odd. And because they weren't that bad yesterday, and it just did not look good. So I'm gonna return that too. But I figured I would just pick it up and try it. I'm a sucker for drugstore concealers, but you know, everyone was hyping it up and I was like, oh, I really do wanna try this product out because I'm always looking for a really good concealer, especially because I tend to not get enough sleep and always look, you know, extremely sleep deprived. So everyone was raving about it, so I was like, I have to pick this up. It just didn't work for me. I literally, as soon as I put it on, I just wanted my CoverGirl concealer back. Like this brightened, well, it was very brightening, I'll give it that. But this, just the way it blends and covers without feeling like there's anything on my face, and the way it sets, I just preferred this. And this is a fraction of the cost, so I think it's better. I don't think it's comparable. I think it's better than the other one. So if you guys are looking for a good concealer, I do recommend the CoverGirl. It's my favorite. And look at how nice that blended. I look super, you know, brightened through there. You don't have to go super bright though if you're somebody who doesn't really like a bright under eye. Just pick something that's closer to your skin tone, but I like the brightness, especially after I contour. I just feel like it helps my face. But yeah, product fails left and right, guys. I'm gonna set, of course, with my CoverGirl True Blend powder. This is in the shade 1. I use the shade 1 to just set the center of my face because it does have that brightening to it and it is quite fair. I wouldn't use this to set all over my face though. I would use a different shade for sure. Okay guys, so I finished my brows as well and just finished setting my face and my lid space. So the palette I'm going in with today is actually the Chola palette. This palette, I was originally going to review this entire collection with my friend Yanya, and unfortunately our schedules have just not been able to connect. So I'm just going to go ahead and play with it. I kind of cracked it open the other day and I was like, oh, I really enjoy it. Now, we are gonna say one thing really quick. So look at this palette, okay? I'm gonna put up a side-by-side on here really quick. Does this not look like the Viseart palette? I mean, I'm not mad at it because the Viseart is like $80 and this was hella cheap, but like, or at least inspired by the Viseart palette. Let me know your thoughts. So the shade that I'm gonna first go in with is Lil Smiley. And I'm going to use that on a crease brush, and this shade really doesn't have any pigment to it. It's just a yellowy type of creamy shade, and I'm just buffing this all over. And next, I'm going to dip into Lil B with that same brush, and I'm just putting it in the crease area. And this is a Royal Inlay Nickel crease brush. Then next, I am gonna grab a little Profusion fluff brush and I'm gonna dip into Chola. And I'm gonna use this just to deepen the crease space. And that's it for that part. Next, I am going to grab my Peaches and Cream PC22 brush and go into Lil B and use this under the eye on the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna dip a little bit into Chola and buff it on the outer corner. So now that that portion's done, I am gonna go in with a flat brush. This is a BH Cosmetics number 5. And I'm gonna dip into Lil Smiley. And I'm gonna use this just to really pack it on the lid. And then once again, I'm taking my little crease brush, I'm gonna dip into Lil B. And I'm just gonna gently buff this on the outer corner, just so that we still have like a nice gradient, and then just rebuff the crease a teeny bit. Just like that, super easy. Now I'm going to put on some wing liner. To do so, I am gonna use the NYX Epic Ink Liner. And when I do my wing liner, let me get closer so you guys can see, I start from the inner corner so I know where exactly I'm gonna be laying it down at, and I like to draw a line all the way across so that at least that is done. And then I'm gonna find where I want to go out here. And then you just connect. Okay guys, so lashes are on. I used the Colourpop Becky G Roller Lip Gloss kind of as a lip balm today. This is a trash product. We're just gonna say it what it is. The rest of it is great. This is not a lip gloss. This is like lip balm, okay? It says not a lip gloss. But it's a cute novelty product, and if you got it, that's kind of what we got it for, is for the 90s vibes. But if you want an actual lip gloss roller, go to the 99-cent store and get one of those. But to contour today, and sorry this video is like a little bit on the negative side, but I just figured I'd fill you guys in on everything that just didn't work out for me instead of doing like a product fails video, because then we can talk about some things that do work out as we are doing our makeup. Today I'm gonna go in with, of course, that Too Faced contour palette that I always use. And I like to use a little brush that comes with it because I just feel like it really just carves out without dispersing product anywhere. It's just this little tiny brush. You can probably find brushes like this at TJ Maxx for whatever contour palette you have at home. But so does anyone remember when Cover FX had the cream contour quads in Sephora? Okay, they still make them on their website. So I ordered one because I really was just looking into more cream products, and I'm so excited. Like, it was actually on sale. I hope they're not getting rid of it when I finally remembered about it, but I really like their cream contour products, and the way that they are is they actually match the foundation. So if you needed to get that color, you can always do that as well, which I think is kind of cool. And I am so excited to start cream contouring again. I had gotten so away from it because my skin was just so overly oily that I needed the more powder the better. And now that I'm a little bit more combo, I just thought it would be fun to get back into cream contouring. And I did order the Blendiful. I actually just ordered it today now that we're talking about it because I saw Laura Lee's video on it and it looked so good. I think that her video made me want it more than Tati's video, to be really honest with everybody, because she did her whole face with it and it just looked like legit. Like, it looked so good, and I like that it was just like a really real review, and I appreciated that. So yeah, Laura Lee made me buy Tati's Blendiful, but I'm actually really excited about it because it looked so lovely. And especially for somebody like me who has a lot of skin texture, something like that just blends so effortlessly, I think is going to be really, really nice. But expect a review from that soon. That I will definitely be filming. Bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Fenty bronzer per usual and my Ingold little Morphe brush. Now that everything is together, like the face looks so balanced, so it's like there's a reason for like the brightening and the contouring, like it all just blends together. But it's like, until it gets to that point, I'm always just like, why do I look so pale? So for blush, gonna go in with the MAC Just a Pinch per usual and my large Morphe brush. I just love this brush. It's a powder brush, and I just love it for blush. It just really disperses it nicely and just does the thing. For highlight today, I'm gonna go in with my Fresh and Frosted highlighting palette, and we are gonna go in with the, I think the gold shade would be nice with this look. This is such a pretty palette. And I always take my ring finger and blend that out. That's what I always say, we do not want to look like Neapolitan ice cream. That is not the reason for highlight. It's to look blended and just highlighted, sparkly. And then I'm gonna also take my little AOA Studios E134 and I'm gonna dip into that gold shade and use that just on the inner corner. So this is the Patrick Ta She's Bold, and I love the shape of this lip liner anyway. And the shade is so good. Now that my lips are lined, I am gonna go in with my Jeffree Star I'm Nude liquid lipstick. And I focus it primarily on the inside, and then I gently will go over the outside just to blend it all together a little bit better. There are the lips, and then lastly, we just gotta set it. Hey guys, and that is it for today's video, and look, what do you guys think? I really like Soft Glam. The main thing for Soft Glam is that it all blends together and are similar tones. It's very monochromatic, so that's why I like these eyeshadow combos, because they match the more lip shades into the contour and the bronzer shades, and then of course you have that little pop of gold highlight. But let me know what you guys think. I've been doing this look quite a bit and I really enjoy it, and it photographs really nicely too, which is great. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.